libraries are always changing and trying to remain relevant. And pre-COVID, it was this libraries are a place for meeting. It's where we want the community to gather in programs and discuss things. And then COVID happened. So many libraries were shut down. I'm happy to say that we tried our best to do everything during COVID. I mean, we were delivering, curbside books, and I mean, it was a testament to my staff with how they handled things and provided services for the community. And so we're starting to go back to that. Programming has picked up a little bit in the last year or so. But we're always trying to remain relevant and community-minded and collaboration with other community organizations. That's such an important part of libraries. And I think some places are hesitant to collaboration sometimes, but it's the overlap of things, gets to be a bit much, where we're trying to do the same thing that another organization is doing, and why not put our heads together and work together. So we have a budget that we use that several different sources of that budget from city, county, state, federal government, and there's always we have a great Friends of the Library as well. So they, it's kind of an organization that puts on like the book sales that the library has, and any money they raise goes back to the library to supplement our budget for maybe some things that maybe aren't in the budget that we can use their monies to supplement.
So overall, how would you say this library is doing, now that COVID is over? Are you guys in pretty good shape, or?
There's some parts of the patron population that still haven't returned yet. Or, there was a time when our public computers were full all the time. And, when we were closed to the public, some of those people, I think, found other sources to get their, information from. But we're seeing, there's been a pretty good rebound. And programming has been great, and numbers. And we really, I'm fortunate to have a very supportive library board. The city is supportive, county is supportive. I have a staff that are into their job, which always helps. And so I think we're doing well. For a library building that's over 50 years old, we do a pretty good job of working with what we have. And so yeah, I think we have very good community support here. And so I'm happy with what we're doing.
Clearly, we've got a collection of materials that are aimed specifically at kids from birth to 18. So downstairs we have the collection that is for younger kids up through right about middle school. And then upstairs on the mezzanine here we have the young adult collection, which is aimed more at teen patrons. Mm-hmm. The kids are the best part of my job. Storytime days are, even if you've not slept well the night before or have some bigger thing going on, anytime there's a storytime day, the kids are just a delight. Hearing all of their stories, because yes, storytime is about sharing books and resources with kids, but it's also about singing and dancing and jumping up and down and having a conversation with the kids, because you're reading a book about a giraffe and I saw a giraffe, my uncle owns a zebra. So they're full of stories that they want to share with you.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Is there anything else you want to say about the Chippewa Falls Public Library?
I guess I would just point out that we're about, yes, books, but so much more than books. We've got a collection of the Library of Things. So, like, there's a record player that you can change records over into MP3 files with. A lot of people don't have a CD player anymore, but if there's music that you can't get streaming-wise, or streaming isn't a capability that folks have, we have a CD player that they can check out. A metal detector and a pickleball kit. So lots of hands-on things as well. And I think we're not necessarily as collection focused as the library used to be strictly about that. We're more about being a community space and a community resource, whether it's coming to a library program, using the materials, checking them out, or using our meeting room space.